Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So, continuing my top 100 games of all time, trying to get this done fast. I think next year I'm just going to do my top 50. I'm not going to do these top 100 anymore. They're a little time consuming. They're hard to put together. But once I start something, I want to finish it. But yeah, this is going to be my 50 to 41 today. Let's get right into it. So my number 50 of my top 100 games of all time is Obsession. So Obsession is a type of game you would not see me play, but it's so damn good. So essentially you're playing as these rich British families, and you're throwing a party in your house, adding more rooms, hiring different butlers and workers and stuff. And you could attack other players with, I guess they call it gossip card or something that makes them other players lose. What was it called? It was like fame or something. But it's a really, really good game. I just got the new expansion in not too long ago, but don't sleep on it because, like I said, don't judge a book by its cover. Obsession is one of the best deck building Euro games out there. It is fantastic, and the owner, the developer, Kayenta Games, is a really good dude. If you have any questions, he always answers everyone. And he builds this this community on Facebook and stuff that he really makes the game more thematic. But yeah, Obsession, that is my number 50 of my top 100 games of all time. Number 49 is Paladins of the West Kingdom. So Paladins is one of, I'm still debating if I like Paladins or Architects more. Again, all three of those games were good. But I think Architects already hit the list. I think I remember did say Viscounts already, but I don't know. Oh, Architects did. It was earlier in the list. It was number 85. But I gotta see because Architects is I think a little bit more accessible, but Paladins is just such a good game. It's just a straight up Euro. Again, interaction is not much, but the gameplay intrigues me. What you're doing, essentially, you're pretty much blocking other players from other spots. But Paladins is such a good freaking game. As of right now, it is my favorite of that trilogy. But I think if I played Architects more, I would like that more, especially with the new expansion. But yeah, Paladins of the West Kingdom, my number 49. 48 is another game that kind of took me by surprise. Because I remember when asking the developer about player interaction, he was like, "Oh no, there's not much interaction. There's no attacking and stuff." So this is a sequel to Scythe. This is Expeditions. So Expeditions is essentially like a race game, where you're going across the board, and again you're uncovering different tiles. The map is going to look different every game, and you're kind of like fighting off corruption, trying to have the most victory. It is got some similarities to Scythe, but they're both two different games. But it's so much fun in what you're doing. The game looks great on the great on the table. I do really like the gameplay, building up your hand, creating a little engine of all these different cards. But yeah, Expeditions is a really, really good game. I enjoy it a lot. That's why it's my number 48. So 47 is another big, I guess you could call it a big box social deduction game with a horrible rulebook. This is The Thing. Now, The Thing is one of my favorite movies. The game itself is very thematic. I love everything that it does, but the rulebook sucks. It's very complicated for no reason, because this is not a hard game at all, but it just bombards you with all this text, unnecessary text, and the way it's worded, it's like it doesn't make the game easier than it should be. The few times I played, we played it wrong because of little mishaps in the rulebook. Not a good rulebook at all, but the game is awesome. Love The Thing. If you love the movie, you're definitely going to love this game because it essentially is the movie in a box. But number 47, that is The Thing. 46 is new to the list, and this is a tower defense worker placement game called The Great Wall. So in the Great Wall, you're gonna choose a clan, and you're essentially kind of semi-cooperatively fighting off the barbarians. And now this is still a competitive. There's a cooperative mode, but this is still a competitive game because you can purposely block other people off or purposefully get attacked, try to make the other clan lose points or look worse. But this is a great worker placement game, one of the best out there, I think. Again, it's by Awakened Realms. They do a really good job. They fixed up the rulebook pretty well. I heard the previous rulebook was pretty bad. But yeah, Great Wall, fantastic worker placement game, a lot of fun. Number 46 on my list. 45, oh, I love this area control game. It's one of the meanest out there. This is Mission Red Planet. So this is an action selection style area control game where everyone has the same type of cards, and you're gonna play a card, and you're trying to populate Mars, collect the resources, but you're also attacking other players and killing off their little astronauts and stuff. I heard they're making a third edition, but yeah, really love this game a lot. Some people are not going to like how mean it is, but this is a type of game that's right up my alley. And number 45, Mission Red Planet. Number 44 is another area control. I call this game Combat Carcassonne. This is Northgard. So this is a Viking-themed area control game, which I'll say right now, if you're going to play this game, you need the expansions. The base game alone is like a 6 out of 10. It's not worth it. The expansions make it so much more fun. But essentially, you're taking out the tiles, you're building them out. You're trying to have control over them and fighting other players. It doesn't really incentivize combat too much, but it is necessary in order to take over certain areas to win the game. The expansion, the Warlord expansion, is a necessity. Again, if you're gonna get this game, the base game alone is not enough, in my opinion. Yes, it got some deck building in it too, but the expansions are what make this game. So yeah, that's my number 44, Northgard. My number 43 dropped a bit, again, because it hasn't been played. But this is one of the best bag builders out there. This is Orleans. I adore this game. So essentially, you're building up your bag with the chips, and you're using them to utilize different actions. Each round there's an event coming out that could be detrimental to you. You're making your worker walk around the board, trying to collect the different resources and stuff, block other players out. There is an expansion that I had that makes it more mean. I haven't played it with that one yet, but I kind of want to eventually. But Orleans is just a fantastic game. Absolutely love it. That's why it is my number 43. Could go higher again if I play it more. 42 took a big dive again because I haven't played it, but I'm always thinking about it. That is Arkham Horror, the card game. So, like any other living card game, you're going to have to dish out the cash. You know, they're not cheap. You know, every year or every few months there's a new expansion coming out to continue the story. This has got a little bit of an RPG element to it. So I play this solo. I would like to play this with 2 players. I don't think I'll play more than that. But yeah, you pick a character, you go through the story. You're visiting the different area on the cards, fighting the monsters. A lot of push your luck. But what I really like about it is that how you just can grow your character. It's got that RPG element to it. Each scenario, depending on what happens, is going to have a different ending. Sometimes your character can get killed off and you have to go to another. But it's really a fantastic game. One of the better living card games out there. That is my number 42, Arkham Horror, the card game. Finally, 41 is a hidden movement game, Mind Management. Mind Management is a fantastic game based off the graphic novel. Again, I've never read it before, but one person plays as the recruiter and the others are agents. They all have special powers, and you're secretly trying to go across the map and recruit, have everyone and not get caught. One of the best hidden movement games out there, if not the best. In my opinion, I think it's the best hidden movement game out there right now. Again, great artwork. Plays really quick. Also, it's not a long game. You could get a game done in an hour, maybe about an hour or less. But yeah, number 41, Max Mind Management. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today, folks. Moving along a little faster this time, but please like and subscribe. Help this little channel grow. You know, I said before in the previous video, I took a big hit from the flu. That's why I'm really behind. That's why I still feel crappy. But yeah, this channel's growing little by little every day. It's because of you good people. By subscribing, liking the videos. If we have any crossovers, please leave them in the comment section. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, have a great one.